Hello guys, welcome to Mary Ann's blog. So this morning, we are going to show and to explain further what are the 6 steps to smarter studying. Number 1, pay attention in class. When the teacher is discussing, you have to pay attention. Why? If you do not pay attention, you cannot understand what the teacher is trying to say or to teach. Number 2, take good notes. The importance of taking good notes are the following. You can easily remember what the teacher is discussing, and during test, you are being ready. You're going to get ready for the test. And the good thing of taking down notes, you can easily scan or skim, especially if you are going to study or review your lessons prior to the test. Taking good notes makes you remember all the lessons, the concepts that the teacher was discussing. Number 3, plan ahead for tests and projects. So if you do have projects or tests, you have to study in advance. For example, you are going to take the major test. So you need to plan ahead, and you need to find, number 1, you need to find a quiet place. So you need to stay away from noisy areas. If you have a test, then you have to study every day, at least 30 minutes each day to study and prepare for the test, because it is very important that you are not going to lose track, and you're not going to waste a lot of times, a lot of minutes. And then if you are planning for a project, you have to make sure that you do have the materials ready, and you know what are the steps that you are going to take to do the project, and you know how long will it take, or what are the finishing touches that you're going to do. And right after doing the project, you have enough time to prepare for the presentation. So the next is break it down. If you have a bunch of stuff to learn, break it into smaller chunks. Say for example, you are washing the dishes. Just an example. So if you want to wash dishes, first you are going to separate the bowls, the spoons, the glasses, the plates. After separating, you are going to get all the bigger stuff, scrape it, then prepare water, wash it. Then after washing it, you have just wash it with water or rinse it with water. Then next, put soap in the sponge. Then you have to scratch the plates like that, then rinse. So there is a smaller chunks. Same with if you are going to study, say for example in biology, you are going to study about the branches of biology. So first you have to know the meaning of biology. What is biology? Which is the branch of biology. Biology is the branch of science that deals with the study about life. And after that, you are going to study the different branches of biology. Say for example, zoology, study about animals. Botany, study about plants. So you have to break into smaller chunks. Then, because the good thing of breaking to smaller chunks is that you can easily remember. That's what I do usually when I'm going to study. Say for example, you want to study the parts of the plant. So first, you have to identify the vocabulary words first of what are the parts of the plants. So first you have to tell the parts: flowers, the roots, the stems, the leaves, the branches, the fruit, like that. So once you identify the parts, then you are going to tell the functions of each part. So like for example, the roots absorbs the nutrients and the water So you are able to break it smaller chunks. And then, what is the purpose of the flower? So to attract pollinators like the bees. What else? Butterflies. So that's two. What? So that's flowers for them to get pollinated and they can produce fruits. Then the number 5 is ask for help if you get stuck. So usually if my students are getting stuck, I always tell them that you have to ask help every time. Especially if our lesson is quite difficult for them, the concept is quite difficult for them. So they need to ask questions. When we discussed last time, when I discussed about genetic coding, which is the partner of adenine is thymine in DNA, and the partner of cytosine is guanine. C is to G and G is to C, A is to T. So that's for the DNA to mRNA. And when we are going to change from mRNA to tRNA, the partner of adenine is uracil, and the partner of cytosine is guanine. Same thing. So if my students are stuck in that particular concept, so they need to ask help. Good thing they ask help, so I was able to help them. So that is being very smart in studying. Next, it's get a good night's sleep. So getting a good night's sleep, usually 8 hours, at least 8 hours a day, it's a good thing. Because if you are getting enough sleep, you can think clearly the next day. Your head is not, you don't have a headache. You can think fast and you can manage everything. You can do all your work fast and quick. And you are energetic. So the bad side of not getting a good night's sleep is you cannot think and you cannot do good decisions. If you are studying the lesson, you cannot remember, you cannot even understand. So that's too hard for you. So again, the 6 steps to smarter studying. Number 1, pay attention in class. Number 2, take good notes. Number 3, plan ahead for tests and projects. Number 4, break it down. Number 5, ask for help if you get stuck. And number 6, get a good night's sleep. So that's all. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting Mary Ann Cobble's blogs. Bye-bye. See you next time.